welcome to Heidi's Homestead. Today we are just going to do a small vlog. I'm gonna just name it "Come Make Dinner with Me." So first off, I'm gonna start off with washing these potatoes because me and my mother-in-law are gonna have baked potatoes. My husband doesn't eat potatoes. I'm gonna make cheesy broccoli with cauliflower, and me and my husband are gonna have steak, and my mother-in-law is gonna have chicken. She doesn't really like meat, so she's gonna have chicken, and we're gonna grill it out. Me and my husband, we love steak, so that's what we're gonna have. We're gonna wash these really well. Put some dish soap because these are dirty, really dirty. So you're gonna make sure you wash your potatoes very well. These are big potatoes, huge. Baked potatoes with cheese, sour cream. I didn't buy bacon. I usually put bacon on them, but not this time around. Alright. So I got my oven preheated at 375. We're gonna cook these and we're gonna put them in the oven because these are probably gonna take about an hour to bake because they're huge. Alright, let's move you around. My aluminum foil. All I do is poke my potatoes, just like that. And my husband does like potatoes. He's just in a low carb diet, so that's why he stopped eating potatoes. But I like potatoes, especially with steak. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is just put some olive oil. I know some people put salt, pepper. I just do it just with olive oil. That is perfect. And then we just put it like this. Boil it up. Do the other one. Olive oil it, spread it around. And what I did last time was I baked them in the oven, and then I split them in half once they were done, and then I put it in the grill so the cheese can melt. So I opened it up, I put cheese, I put it in the grill, I grilled them, but first you want to fully cook them in the oven, and then it was so good. I'm going to do these with these because I'm going to grill. Alright, so now that's going to go in the oven, and then I need to get my broccoli. No, actually I'm going to prep because I need to prep first before I start even cooking. It makes it easier on me to prep. So next we're gonna do the cheesy broccoli because my husband already asked what time we're eating, so that means he's hungry. So food probably won't be ready till like 6:30, and it's 4, I think. So let's get these. So let's start with the cheesy broccoli, and then I mean, if you guys want recipe for it, excuse me, I'll make a separate video. This is just a vlog, so I'm not even gonna have measurements. It's just the way I cook is by, I just know. So I'm gonna put 1 onion. Small onion is fine. So we're just gonna rough chop this. If I could peel it. Okay, come on, onion. My husband's watching some football, so that's what you hear in the background. Sorry, he's here, so you will be hearing some noises. Okay. Just gonna cut this, chop it. Nothing special. And this is a small onion. So today it's, I think, 81 degrees, and then we're gonna drop down to the 60s, 65, and I think this is the last day of summer weather that we're gonna have around here. And then cold is coming. Oh my god, this onion is strong. Whew. Ooh, that's a strong onion. Okay. Just rough chop it. And I think I do have some bacon. Bacon bits from the salad that I made last week. We're gonna check, okay? Alright. Okay, so now I just gotta grate my cheese. So I got my cheese. Something I always keep in my house is cheese because my husband loves cheese. So I am never without cheese. If I don't have anything in the house, cheese is always in my house. And I have sharp cheddar cheese here. I'm gonna grate quite a bit because I'm gonna need it for my casserole, my broccoli casserole, and my baked potatoes. And I always like to grate my own cheese. I don't buy it grated. It melts better. And it tastes better too when you grate it on your own. And I guess I could use my KitchenAid, but I don't want to take it out, it's too big. I think I will just do it by hand. Alright. So I'm going to grate about this quite a bit. I just want some leftovers too. I gotta grate this fast because if my husband comes up to the kitchen, he's gonna want to eat all the cheese. So I gotta do this quickly. Alright, I'll bring you back once I'm done with this. I'm not gonna bore you with me grating cheese, and I'm just gonna grate a little bit more. And I have my own cheddar here. So in this bowl there's sharp, and this is my own. All right. Great. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. Then I'll bring you back. Cheese grated. I think this is enough, but if I need more, I'll grate more. I'm gonna put the rest of my cheese in the fridge until I need it. And then I have my broccoli and my cauliflower. I'm using frozen broccoli and frozen cauliflower just because I just didn't want to deal with the fresh. I wanted something fast and easy, so I got the frozen. Alright, I'm gonna put this in the fridge. I gotta get a sheet pan for my frozen veggies. I won't use all of this. This is 50, I don't know, we'll see. But I got the cauliflower here. I gotta go get a sheet pan, guys. I looked everywhere, and this is the only butter I have left. That means I need to go to Costco and do a big haul because I am out of everything. Something I always have is butter and cheese in my house. I don't even have that. I checked in my freezer and I don't have any butter. Like, I don't have any butter. We'll see how we'll do this roux. We'll probably put some oil in it, but I don't have any butter. That's okay. It will still come out good. Just have to work with what we have. All I do is I just put some oil and pepper. I don't put no salt in it because the cheese has salt, and I'm going to season it myself. And this butter that I have, I usually buy unsalted, but that's salted butter. So I'm not going to put salt in it. I'm just going to put garlic powder. Not garlic, I'm sorry, black pepper. And then I'll season the cheese sauce that we're gonna make for it. All right, mix it around with clean hands, and I don't thaw it out. I just put it straight in the oven. All right, so this is gonna cook about 20 minutes because these are already pre-cooked. You just want to heat them up. And then if you buy frozen and you want to skip the oven part, you can just make your sauce and then mix it in frozen. I've done it that way, but the sauce does turn lumpy. That's okay, it'll still be good. It's just because you're adding frozen vegetables to a warm cheesy sauce, but it'll be fine. I'm just gonna put them in the oven. All right, so now we're gonna make the sauce. Let's make this sauce. I'm gonna put some oil just so I can saute the onions. You just want to saute them. Just gonna not brown them, just saute them. And then I gotta get my heavy cream. Lower this temperature. Okay, I got my heavy cream here. Just saute this really well. And the seasonings I'm going to use is onion powder, garlic powder, some Creole seasoning, and some seasoned salt. And then the cheese, and that is it. It's simple but delicious. All right. Okay, so my onions are translucent. So now we're just gonna put the butter in there. We're just gonna melt the butter. And normally I would use a whole stick of butter, but I had probably like, it was almost a full stick of it. So you just want it to melt, and then we are going to add the flour. And I'm not supposed to use flour because again, my husband is on low carb, but he won't know. So that is just to thicken up the sauce. So I'm just gonna lower this temp. I just want to melt the butter. Alright, so that is looking pretty well. And I just want to cook the flour so that we won't have a floury taste. And this just makes a roux sauce, so, and it helps thicken it up too. Oh, this onion smells so good, guys. So tomorrow I'm going to make some chili, just because the weather's going to be good for it. You know, we're getting down to the 60s, and then we're going to go down to the 50s, and then we're going to go down to the 40s, and then 30s, and then some negatives. I love winter, guys. I know not a lot of people are fond of it, but I just love it. Okay. So I think that is about ready for my heavy cream. Open it. See, when you have everything ready, it's just, you know, it's a go. And depending on how thick this gets, I will add some milk to it. Okay, so now I'm gonna add my seasonings. So this is garlic powder, onion powder, Creole seasoning, and I just want to pour it in here. And a little bit of the seasoning salt. Just because if the cheese is salty, and I believe, does this have any sodium? The Tony's Creole seasoning. Yep, has salt, so that is enough of that. Alright, so we're just gonna let this thicken up. I'm gonna let it come to a simmer. Oh, I gotta add black pepper. and I can already feel it thickening it up. Add some black pepper, and I also have here some, I think I have some leftover rosemary, thyme, herbs, and thyme and rosemary go good with broccoli and cauliflower. You could put a little bit of nutmeg too. Okay, so this is thickening up. I'm just gonna lower the temperature. I'm gonna taste this. Good. All right. Wow, that's good. Okay, so now we're just gonna add our cheese. I'm just gonna add half of that. Wow, that is good. So we're just gonna have that melt. See how thick it got? All right. And when my broccoli cauliflower is finished, we're just gonna add the broccoli and cauliflower to our sauce. All right, and there you go. And this won't be a runny sauce, because I would have a lot of problems with runny sauces when I would make like cheesy broccoli casserole, and I didn't like it because it was always running. But now I know how to thicken it up, and that is perfect. I'm gonna taste it. That's good. That's delicious. All right, so we're just gonna wait on our broccoli. Once the broccoli is in, I'll bring you up. I'm gonna put all these seasonings away and clean up a little bit. I found some bacon bits. I actually have 2 bags, and I'm gonna add some bacon to our sauce. And these are bacon bits. You could add real bacon. This is what I have, so this is what I'm gonna add. And I've never added bacon bits, so that's the first. We'll see how that goes, but nothing could go wrong with bacon, right? My broccoli and cauliflower is almost done. I gotta get my baking pan for this. I'll be right back. So my broccoli is done. I'm going to transfer it to my cheesy sauce. There. Oh. Paper. Okay. So let's put you here. Now we're gonna mix this up. Our cheese, mix it in well. Make sure everything is mixed well. Perfect. And it smells delicious. Alright. So that looks great. Okay, I'm gonna taste it. Delicious. That tastes so good. Okay. So we're just gonna transfer this. And I'm gonna cook it in this sheet pan because if it does spill over, I don't have a mess in my oven. That bacon bits gives it a really nice flavor. Gives it like a smoky flavor. I think that's how I'm gonna cook it from now on. The bacon bits. All right. Make sure to get all this goodness. Don't want to waste anything because it's really good. Okay. All right, so now I'm just gonna get the cheese out of my oven, out of my fridge. And I'm gonna put some cheese on top of it. All right. So here's our cheese, and we're gonna cheese it up even more. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to grate some more cheese for my baked potatoes. All right. So this is gonna go in the oven for 375 for about excuse me, for about maybe 30 minutes. And then I'll bring you back once it's done. And then we're gonna cook our steaks. We're actually gonna grill our steaks. I'm gonna check my potatoes. I don't think they're done yet, but we'll have this done here soon. My mother-in-law's chicken. Alright, so that's our chicken. I'm just going to season it with Kansas City seasoning rub. We really like this seasoning. It's really good. And then I'm just gonna put barbecue sauce on it. Alright. I'm just gonna set this aside. And then I'm gonna prepare mine and my husband's steak. But with ours, I'm gonna put, we like to get this seasonings Kinders. We get different flavors for our steaks, but the other one that I use, I ran out, so we're gonna use the buttery steakhouse one. They're all good. All of that brand's seasoning is really good. We use all of them. And yes, we do buy a half a cow every year, but we ran out of steaks. So I had to buy some steak. And I was telling my husband, our steaks, the ones that we get from half a cow, they don't look, these don't look as good as the ones that we buy. But you know, we get what we get, and we don't throw a fit. But by February, we should have our half a cow. I was not expecting us to run out of our steaks this quickly, because last year when we bought it, last year when we got our cow, when we got our first half a cow, our steak lasted us until January. But we have been eating a lot of beef lately. We usually eat a lot of chicken, but this year we've been in a beef kick, and our ground beef also went quickly. So I'm just gonna season these really well. And we don't have a favorite seasoning for this brand, because they're all good. Like, they're all our favorite. And I like to season them very, very well. So we're gonna get half a cow in February, and then we're gonna get our whole hog in November, December. So we gotta get a freezer for our hog too. Okay, so that's ready. I gotta put some cheese in my potatoes, because I am gonna put them in the grill, and then we are gonna go to the grill. Okay, so my potatoes are done. So what I'm gonna do is hot, so be very careful. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unwrap them. Hot, 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 hot. So I'm just gonna, you guys see what I'm doing? Okay, so I'm just gonna cut them in half. Just like that. Other one too. Ooh. That's hot. Maybe I need 2 knives, because these are really hot. Okay. So now that I have them in half, we are gonna get some of our baking bits. And as you can see, they're steaming. I'm just gonna put some baking bits on both. And then I'm gonna put some ranch seasoning. Just put it on our potatoes, just like that, on both. All right, and then our cheese. And if I had pickled jalapenos, I would add pickled jalapenos to mine. My mother-in-law doesn't like spicy food, so. And it will be delicious. Okay. So add enough cheese because everybody likes cheese. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to close these back up, and then we are going to put them on the grill once I'm ready to put them on the grill. And I don't want the cheese to touch the aluminum foil because I want it to stick to it. So we're going to make like a little boat. Just like that. Okay. Those are ready. And then I'm going to wake up my husband because he took a little nap. So I need to get him so he can start up the grill for me. There you go. Thank you.
Welcome, it started.
Thank you so much. Dinner's gonna be ready soon, okay?
Alright.
Okay, so without me, I'm gonna put you in a spot where you guys could see. Okay. There, you guys can see perfectly. Okay. Where's my... Oh, here it is. So see my grill. I want this to heat up a little bit. To just close this, and I'm gonna bring my steak and my chicken. I'll be right back. All right, so I have my grill. I'm gonna just put a little bit of oil, just a little bit. Just that nothing will stick. I just heard something over there by my chickens. I think they're doing good. Okay. Keeping a good watch on them. Okay. Okay. Our steak. Chicken. Smells so good. Alright, that goes there. I'm gonna bring my potatoes so I can put them on top of here. While that cooks, I am going to close this. I'm gonna leave my steak for 6 minutes each side, and then the chicken until it is ready and done. Right, let's look at our steak. Okay, I got my potatoes. These are hot. I don't want the cheese to get stuck to that. Alright. So we're going to close that a little bit. And our broccoli casserole is done. So Look at my chickens. Ignore the pool. We gotta put the cover. The pool is done for the year, so because it's October already, we gotta put a cover on that. That's gonna be for next week. I'll vlog that. But my chickens are doing good. It's about 6 o'clock. It's getting darker soon, so they'll be migrating to the coop here soon, and then we'll put them away. All right, let's see how this is coming along. There you go. All right. Ooh, yeah, babas. That is looking quite good. Quite delicious. You can't go wrong with a good steak, right? Is it as good as the steaks meat that we get from our rancho? Probably not. But gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so I'm gonna close this back up, and then we're gonna put some barbecue sauce on our chicken, and then our dinner will be ready soon. And I think this might be the last time I use the grill this year, or I might use it one more time this year. But once it gets way too cold, we don't like to come out here. But this is a Sunday night for me and my husband and my mother-in-law, because my mother-in-law lives with us. So it's pretty laid back. On Monday, I need to do some yard work chores. I think I get my garlic tomorrow in the mail, so I might plant that. I know I will plant that tomorrow. So I gotta get more of my what's it called? Some more of my grow bags ready, and I gotta build some of my garden beds because I need to plant my garlic. It got up to 81 degrees today. It was pretty hot. But I think that's gonna be the last of the hot that we have for this year, because tomorrow's gonna go down to 65, I believe. So that's gonna be fun. I love chilly weather. It's my favorite. All right. Let's check on our steak. And our cheese is melting. Perfectly. Good. And some good chard marks. Chicken is looking pretty good. You know how the husband always just does the grilling? I do all the grilling. I do all the cooking actually. My husband just fires up the grill for me. And next, I just want to get a smoker. We have a smoker here, but that's old. I think we're going to get rid of that one here soon, because I want to smoke the brisket. So that is looking good. I gotta eat fast because I gotta put my chickens away. Hot. And then my husband will have a steak tomorrow for his lunch or breakfast. I'll probably be making some steak and eggs. I gotta pour my barbecue sauce. Oh, we're gonna leave my brush. So good. Who likes a good grilling? I do. Always fun to have a good grilling session. Although I do want to try some. I know I said it. This is probably my last of the year of grilling, but you know what? I think I spoke too soon. I would like to grill in the winter. Have you ever guys grilled in the winter before? I mean, it will keep me warm because the fire, right? It gets really cold here in the winter. It snows and it freezes and all that good stuff. Oh, look at that. What more did you ask for, huh? Thank God for our blessings, for providing for us. Okay, that is almost done. Actually, you know what? This is done. It's gonna be my husband's. Alright, that is done. That is done. And this is done. Alright. Get this chicken a little grilled. Oh, it's windy, guys. Oh, it feels so good though. Alright, I'm gonna close this for a little bit. And then that chicken is about done. Well, this is my second vlog. Hopefully you guys like it. If not, give me any ideas. But tomorrow I'm gonna do another vlog. Planting garlic again. And see how that goes. I just want to do vlogs. I want to see where my channel goes. If it goes somewhere good, if it doesn't, I'm doing this for enjoyment and I'll have memories for myself. As long as I have a little bit of views, I don't care, honestly. All right. And then next summer, I want to use I used a lot my grill this summer, but next summer, I want to do some recipes for grilling, like marinades. I want to do that a lot. Okay, these potatoes are done. And then I'll show you all the finished product. And the chicken is done. Okay. So turn these off. Before winter comes, I want to get this grill clean very good. It needs it. Alright guys, here is the chicken. the steak and the potatoes. That is looking pretty good. All right, let's take this in. Is ready. Here's my broccoli cauliflower cheesy casserole. I'm gonna serve you a plate. Serve my husband a plate. He's gonna get steak with some broccoli cheesy cheddar. Let's get a clean spoon. All right. Look at that goodness. Oh, he's gonna love this. You wanna call your mom?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. That's his plate. Mother-in-law's plate. And a potato for her.
Get back. Will you bring me a steak knife?
Yes. And there's her plate. All right, here is my plate.
He wants to watch Beatles.
It's good.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
That's mine.